So, welcome back to another episode of Mindless Podcast. Today's episode is going to be about trolley problems and a bunch of other hypothetical what ifs and what would you do in this situation. So, if we come back next week and we still have another episode, that means we did not argue with each other after this and are still continuing the podcast, which is great. Love that for us. For the rest of the episode, I will be laggy, like really laggy. So now let's just head on over to Eva's riddle.
Okay. A man is found dead. When the investigation is done, he is found dead with a knife in his back. A chair sits beside him, and the team finds moisture around the body. If he committed suicide, how did he do it?
Oh, you put the knife on the ice cube, you just fall over on the back of it because the ice melts, the ice disappears. That's why it's just moisture.
Yeah. Good job. Did you look?
You know why? I
didn't
didn't look this up. I
You
know this
sure?
because I watched Detective Conan. Case closed. It's the second episode. The only suicide in the entire show.
What coincidence.
I know. It was a good show.
Well, that's all my riddles. So, yes, today we are going to be talking about sort of moral
dilemmas.
moral dilemmas of there's not really a right answer, it's just what do you think is right in this situation?
Yeah.
There's not really a good outcome either way.
Let's start with the first most generic, well-known trolley problem, which is there's a cart hurling and you can't stop it. So basically there are 4 people on the tracks, and there's another track that goes off. If you pull the lever, you'll kill that one person that's on the other track. Would you pull the lever?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, do you let the trolley hit the 4 innocent people, or will you consciously pull the lever and divert the track so it hits only the one person?
Yeah.
It's like bad either way because you're gonna kill someone.
Yeah.
Might as well kill them all. Wait, can you pull it backwards, reverse, turn the tracks, kill the other guy?
Oh my goodness, that is so.
You take out the 4 with the trolley and then you personally murder the other one.
Yes.
Be like, sorry, I gotta do it to the both of you guys. It's
no witnesses.
We choose one.
No witnesses.
No witnesses.
Oh my goodness. So I feel like logically most people would choose killing the first one.
Yeah.
Yes,
but this is why I want to go into my variation after this one, because there's a doctor version of this. So you know how in this one you're a doctor, you're performing surgeries, and there's how many people were on the track? 5 and then 1 on the other, right?
It was no. Some people say 4, some people say 5. You can choose whatever.
Okay, either way, there's a lot more people on one of those tracks. So let's say 5 people are dying, and there's this one perfectly healthy person. And if you kill them and use their organs, use their blood, yada yada yada, pull all the stuff out of them, you're making them into a mummy, and help the other 5 people who are going to die without this person's organs or blood or whatever, would you do it?
Poor guy, he's just kind of there.
Just dissecting
him. What?
So would you do it? I feel like most doctors would say no, because you can't do any harm to other people that are perfectly healthy, pretty much.
What happened to all the other organs and donors? Did they just all die?
I don't know. Let's just say they don't exist in this dimension. But so the thing is, you're still killing one person to save 5 other people. In both situations, that's what you'd probably choose. But in the doctor situation, most people would say no, let the people that are already sick die and let that one person live, because he's perfectly healthy. You don't need to kill him for any reasons. He's not someone who's dying and still has functioning organs that they can use for the other people.
Is he just a generic person?
Yeah, you picked freaking
healthy.
What?
Fine.
You picked
very average.
So
average.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you now.
I mean, for me, if he's not some really important figure, might as well just kill him, save the other 4.
Yeah.
What if it was your parents? What if it was your sibling?
He can go. It's fine.
Have a good segue. You want to hear my trolley problem variation? Okay, so a trolley full of your loved ones is heading down the tracks and will hit another loved one. Okay, so if you redirect it and you pull the lever, it will hit 3 strangers, but all your loved ones will be fine. However, there's another person on the other side of the track with the same situation. 3 strangers will all die. If you don't hit the lever, then you'll see your 3 loved ones hit another loved one, like that 4th person kind of thing.
I've
That's
never
so-
been so confused in my life before.
So complicated.
So it's either you kill all your loved ones or just
Because
half of them die?
it's you don't know what the other person on the other side of the tracks will do.
Mm.
Because
Oh.
you can't communicate, and so if you both pull the lever, then most people
Everyone
die.
dies.
Everyone
Everyone
basically
dies.
dies.
Mhm.
So the
Right.
best case is that neither of you pull the lever, but you could get away with one of you pulling the lever and hitting the strangers.
And
know what I mean?
some person's like significant others will be saved.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
But you don't know because you don't know.
I
and-
think in my case, I wouldn't risk pulling the lever. I'll just let
Yeah,
it
right?
kill. Because like if they more likely they'll pull it, right? Then
Well, what if they have the same thought, like, oh wait, if I don't pull it, because either
I mean,
you both
here,
wouldn't pull it,
think
or
about
you
it,
might
do
pull
they
it.
know like if they're consciously and aware of this person being in the exact same situation, they might think of that. But if they don't know at all, they'll probably just pull the lever immediately, right?
I know, but
So
yeah,
do they know? If they don't know, I'm not gonna pull it. But, like I get what you're saying.
yeah.
I think I would not pull any lever and just feel like, you know what, whatever happens, like you have to live with the guilt either way of killing someone else or letting your loved ones die in a way. Or
Okay.
like I think I just laid on the other person. If they know what's going on, you know what, you can take the mental
So you're
like,
putting
trauma on this one.
So you're putting the responsibility on the other person.
Of course, that's sort of kind of my specialty.
For me, I chose not to pull the lever. It's mostly because if whatever reason they do pull the lever and I do too, everyone dies.
Yeah,
That's way
exactly.
worse than having just like three people living is still way better than having everyone die.
Yeah, no matter if it's your loved ones living or not, I think at the end of the day, you just want the like least amount of casualties possible.
Also, I like to live as well, so there's that too.
Yeah, that's always a nice little,
Bonus.
little prize for not pulling the lever.
Okay, but like if you don't pull the lever, and so one of your loved ones still gets smashed, and the other person does pull the lever, all their loved ones lived. I would kind of be like, God dang it.
But like, at least they have their loved ones, right? Like, I mean, it's not as bad for me. I feel like.
Yeah, it's better than all 6 dying. Well, all 9.
Look
plus
at us
3
being
strangers.
good people. Wow.
Do you think the strangers would be like, we're screwed? They don't care about us.
Yeah,
Honestly.
exactly. I mean, honestly, I just don't want to die. That's probably why I won't pull it. Not really because like more people live. So for this one, it's basically it's kind of like what Eve was, except it's only you this time. If you were to pull the tracks, you kill like someone that's most important to you, other that be like a significant other. And the other would just be like your close friends or whatever. Would you pull it?
Oh, so it's like your significant other versus like your best friend.
Best friends, not just one friend. It's multiple friends.
In this situation,
Melanie.
Soulmate, dude. Soulmate here.
This answer will determine if we film another one, if we are still friends after this.
I'm putting our friendship on the risk.
I would let the significant other die. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that one boy you kissed in kindergarten.
Melanie's good for now.
I shouldn't say the name, but
No, you don't.
He's dead. Just let him be. I don't care who it is. I'm sorry, soulmate or not. I'm not killing my friends. It's really a matter of more people in this case. Like, I would say I would not kill my friends. I'd let it just run over the guy.
See, for me, it's who are my best friends.
Right? No, but it's like, is this your soulmate? Like this is the person you're gonna marry, or is this just the person like you're dating at the time? Because
you're gonna marry this person. Jerk? Like this person's like,
this is
the one. Like the one.
Okay.
I will find another one. Okay, I'm not gonna find another one of my best friends. So sorry.
I mean, like your significant other could be your best friend as well, though. So does that mean you just kill?
Duplicated.
So like, there's just a duplicate of them, and you're just like, oh, let's run over.
Let's kill
Puppy
this
number
one. This
one.
one's not as good.
Wait, no, I saw one where it's like there's like one person, or you could divert the track, but the second person is the first person just 10 minutes later.
Oh, I saw that one too, but I was so
What?
confused. I was like,
So basically, there's Tom. Just imagine like Tom, right, on the first track,
Mhm.
and then the second track, that's Tom 10 minutes later, like 10 minutes into the future.
but if you killed Tom, the first Tom, before the little like time travel situation, would he be able to time travel still, or would it just disappear after you hit Tom number
I
one?
don't know.
I don't think he's
And
gonna. If he's dead, he's dead.
He's dead either way. It's just a matter of
Yeah.
10 minutes or not. Like, does he get an ice cream in between then? Because if he does, then I'll just like kill the second Tom. You know, let him enjoy an ice cream before he dies.
Nah, just put him out of his misery. I think like the anxiety of like feeling like, oh, I'm gonna die in 10 minutes is way worse.
okay, but like
But, like, he
Melanie,
wouldn't
like
know.
you know, but Melanie's like saying like you can either let Tom have an ice cream before you kill him, or you can just murder
Kill
him without any ice cream. And
He
like,
also gets to enjoy being one of the first people to possibly time travel. So I mean, like, you know, maybe he went to the ice cream shop.
What is he gonna enjoy?
Baskin
He's gonna
Robbins
be
had a little
dead.
portal in between.
He's gonna be dead immediately. He won't even know. He can't comprehend that.
Well, yeah, but he'll experience cool stuff, and as his mind is being like, "Oh my goodness, how does time travel work?" And then just Trolley just runs him over. He
wait,
experienced
wait,
cool
does he
stuff
just
before he
appear?
died.
Wait, because like time travel. Well, we know.
So does that mean he goes 10 minutes into the future?
Like, how does that work? Like, will he just like disappear and then 10 minutes later reappear on the track? So he's like still screwed. He's like, oh, I'm fine, and it's like, oh shoot.
Oh no, I'm not.
I have a major hypothesis because I made up this story. Well, it's not really made up. Anyways, the person who I told this to isn't listening. So imagine I time traveled. So I can time travel. Let's say I time traveled and I went 30 minutes back. And then I got some ice cream. I like had a burrito or something. So I'm full now. And I'm like, that was nice. Now let's get back to work. Now I go back into the time machine and I go back to the exact time that I was gone. And I go on the other track. Oh no, I go on the other track and the other me has already left. Does that make sense? Because the other me
No.
left to go to the time machine, so it's just like a
Oh,
constant
yeah.
loop.
Oh,
And you just happen to find them when they were there at the same time.
do you
So does
get
that
fatter and fatter every time?
Fatter.
Because you ate like burritos and stuff.
Die on a
Wait,
full
so is that like
stomach.
the Spider-Man meme where you just see each other like, oh,
You just see each other and I'm like, oh yeah, go down to that like burrito
go
place.
go
like, 2 streets
enjoy
down.
that burrito and ice cream.
They got a sale, man. Like, I'll give you a coupon.
I got a
Honestly.
coupon. Yeah, dude, take it.
No, if you
Enjoy
have like,
yourself.
unlimited like, if you have like a
Wait.
free ice cream coupon, just keep reusing it, you know,
Hold
and
on,
just
hold on.
keep getting free ice cream.
And going back to your situation, does that mean like if the other past you just got off the tracks to go to the portal, does that mean it's just gonna be a constant loop of you just seeing yourself over and over again?
I mean, yeah, but then you get run over at some point and you just die, but I guess you don't know that, so I guess for the rest of your like existence or in your
No,
mind.
but that's not how it works because you're going back in time, right? If you're going back in time, the train will never have hit you in the first place because it can't.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you're pushing it back.
Yeah.
Well, then imagine if when I came back to the time, I went 5 minutes before I left for the portal. So then I would be there with the other me for 5 minutes, and I'd be explaining to them. Maybe we're just working on tracks and being like, hey, you know, like there's a time machine down there, you know, like between Baskin Robbins and that little alleyway over there. Just go in between, hop in, get some food, and while we're discussing that, one of us gets run over. Does that make sense?
But okay, here's my concern. Why is one of you talking on the track? Why is the other one off the track trying to talk to them?
No, we're both on different tracks because we're both on the trolley tracks, just different ones working on it, I guess.
Just bring the other you off the track and talk
But
like
then,
a normal
okay,
human
but
being.
who's pulling the lever?
No, there's no lever.
Eva.
It's just a train that's just Eva's responsible.
Eva's responsible for the death of Melanie number 1 or Melanie number 2, and that is okay with me.
For me, just kill
alright.
both. It doesn't matter.
Just have a little shotgun rifle out of nowhere and be like,
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
like
who's
right in
over
front of
that?
the porch, like.
Kill the original Melanie. Then we won't have to deal with the second Melanie.
so then time traveled Melanie can go back and be like, hey y'all, guess what? I have like 5 minutes to tell you guys about this amazing trip I had while I'm slowly dying technically because past me was killed. Therefore, future me is gonna die in 5 minutes.
I
just
don't think that's how it
imagine.
works.
I just imagine you go up to yourself and you're like, Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, listen here.
Okay, listen. And then other Melanie's just like, you're joking, right? Like, come on. And then like this
Like,
trolley
no,
just
you're gonna
runs over
see
them,
me hit.
and I'm just like, well, I have like 5 more minutes left, so let's go run over to Baskin Robbins and get another ice cream before I like just fade from existence. It's so
That's
that makes
interesting
sense.
to think about. Okay.
Just seeing two Melanies on the track conversing, I'm just gonna be like, what?
You're just
What would
gonna
I
be
do in
like,
this
what's the
situation?
story? Hey, and you'll just yell at me and be like, hey, Melanie, both of you guys, what happened here?
Just
I will
get
literally
off the
call
track.
you. I'll call you and just stare at you like, what is happening over here? Because you'll be like too far.
Do you have a secret twin that I have not known about?
I know, but your sister grew up really fast.
Let's move on. So back to the original Trolley problem. Let's say you don't have another track and you're just hurling towards the 4 people or 5, whichever one.
Whatever.
And there's a person that's standing nearby the tracks, and you have the choice to push this person. And if you do, it'll stop the tracks. Would you push him?
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's either you die or the other person dies.
No.
No,
This
no,
doesn't
'cause, like,
involve you dying at all. It's just
No.
if you push this person onto the track, it will stop the chain.
Because the
Before
trolley
it
will
hits the
run over
floor,
the
right?
person and like slow it down enough that it will save the 4 people or
Oh.
5. But
Mm,
see, it's like the same thing though, because I'm probably gonna push that person because it's still like the 1 versus the 4. But also
here's the
that's
thing,
like
it's
really murder. That's like you're
that's
like
murder. Like the other one's just
Yeah.
flipping a switch. Like this one, you're like physically like
hands
moving the guy
on.
over to kill him.
okay. No, if I was really there, I don't think I would push anyone. Honestly, like if that actually happened, I don't think
I would
like,
not push anyone.
pushing
I'd be
someone.
running, calling 911 for help. Maybe like calling like the train station, being like, "Hey,
No,
can
you don't have
emergency
time to
stop?"
call 911. Like 911's not gonna get there fast enough to stop those tracks.
But like
It
the
needs
train
you have
station,
like 2
you know how
seconds to
there's
make
like
that decision.
a sign next to a train usually, and they're like, "Oh, call blah 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 blah," for info. I'd be like calling them and be like, "Hey, this freaking train over here is about to run over these civilians. Can you please like?"
Here's the thing, but like if by the time you finish that call, the 4 people will be dead.
Oh, well, I tried. Sorry, guys.
I tried. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really tried. They had
Outstanding
me at
civilian over
hold.
here trying not to murder anyone. So
I just shoved the person. Like the other 4's good now. They owe me money. Give me money.
Well, like I know if I was actually there, I would not push them because
Yeah.
that wouldn't even seem like a possible like action I should do. Except if you're really looking at the logistics, someone or they would all have to collectively tie themselves down and like nearby like stand. What are they called? Like people passing by would be like and probably call already. So like honestly, that wouldn't even be an issue. But
No,
you
like
know.
like if you see someone just dragging people with ropes, you'd probably be like, nah, that's not great, dude.
that's a little weird, just a little. A little out of the ordinary. Not the usual Tuesday thing that usually happens on Fridays, you know. Just gonna call.
It's more of a Friday night thing.
Like, it's only Tuesday. What are you doing?
Wait 3 more days.
Come on, you have to be on time. Did you forget to do it last Friday? Oh my goodness, Billy, you were supposed to do it on Friday.
No makeup.
So, on the first track, we're back to the trolley problem with the 2 tracks and like different amounts of people in there. So, on the first track, there's 4 people, and these 4 people are like people that you strongly dislike in your life. So, imagine 4 people that you like don't really care for as much, and imagine them on the track. And then on the other track, you think you see a person with this really long trench coat and a hat, and then they turn a little bit, and you see that it's like one of those situations where one kid is on the shoulders of another, and they're acting like a person or something like that. I guess they were playing around. It was Halloween or something. I don't know. But they're on the other track. They're on the second track, and these 2 little kids are like 5 years old each. Like, would you kill the 4 people that you really don't like, or would you kill 2 like toddlers essentially?
I guess the people I don't like.
I mean, I can't say that because like I don't think I despise anyone enough to be able to like just kill them all. And like
Well,
second of all, what the
then
hell are those kids doing? That's so suspicious.
Well, you know, it's Friday night.
It's Friday night. They're having fun, okay?
Let's just say those kids may be like serial killers.
It's like Halloween. Say it was Halloween, and they were just acting like one of those.
I guess that's more normal.
Like, would you kill the 4 people that you don't like, or the 2 little kids who are just like playing around?
I think I just killed the 2 kids.
Those
I
kids
don't.
better be worth it. Like they better grow up and be like the president, like something like a great leader.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna
I
kill the
would
2.
kill the 4 people I don't like. I don't know who those 4 are, but like if that ever happens, sorry, not really. I would
Still
still
gonna.
be sad.
I don't think I'll ever kill for the 4 people because I don't think I could ever hate anyone enough. So I just kill the 2 kids.
I would think the 2 kids are way too cute.
I
Sorry,
have a
whoever I
soft
don't
spot
like.
for kids.
I don't like children.
I work with them all the time, so they're just like.
I don't think I can handle it.
Okay,
Oh,
but
imagine
like,
them crying after.
oh. Okay, but what about like people you don't like versus like just strangers? Because like, yeah, you know these people, but these could like, but the strangers, like, would you kill the 4 people you don't like or the strangers?
It's a hard one.
Right? It shouldn't be, but like, it kind of is. Because like, yeah, you don't know these people, but they could be really good people. These people you don't like, but you do know them. Like, you know about them and like family. They have family and stuff. But these are just strangers.
I would kill the 4 strangers, and then to the people that I don't like, I'd be like, you guys owe me big time now, because I'm about to go to jail for this stuff. So after I come out, you guys better have like stacks of cash ready.
For me, they hold about the same value to me. So, like, if I dislike someone, it's just I just don't associate with them. So they might as well be a stranger to me. So I guess I'll just choose the option with less deaths. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you don't like them, how do you know their families? If I don't like someone, I just
Well, but
don't
it's like
know
you know
anything
them as a
about them.
person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
You know
you
them
have
like as like this person that you just don't think you can connect with, right? So I don't. Why would I know about their background or families, right? That's not something I'm gonna be trying to find out if I don't like them in the first place.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this part out, but for the reason that like I said the family part is because all the people that I don't necessarily like, I've like met their family and stuff before in some weird way. I have.
That's so awkward. I don't
It's
know.
so awkward. Oh my
I've
goodness.
never had that experience before.
Me neither.
Move on. Eva, you got a second one?
I do, but this one isn't more like it's still moral dilemma, but it's not so much trolley problem. Like there's no
It's
trap.
fine. It works.
Okay. So this is the pregnant lady and the dynamite. A pregnant woman leading a group of 5 people out of a cave on a coast is stuck in the mouth of the cave. In a short time, high tide will soon be upon them, and unless she is unstuck, they will all drown, except the woman whose head is out of the cave. Unfortunately, or fortunately, someone has with him a stick of dynamite. There seems no way to get the pregnant woman loose without using the dynamite, which will inevitably kill her. But if they do not use it, then everyone else will drown. What do you do? Kill the pregnant lady, or do you to get everyone else like unstuck and free? But that's like kind of like a 2 life thing, maybe.
No, not really. I don't think an unborn baby to me isn't alive yet.
Yeah, same. Are we gonna get political?
No, please don't get political. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
No, we don't want no.
But I would say kill the pregnant lady and get.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I mean, for them to get stuck in the first place, isn't that kind of her fault? She lead them to the Mount cave, and now they're stuck because of her. So blow her up.
Oh, can you imagine that, lady? This was your fault. We're sacrificing you.
And just like she starts yelling, and you just shove a dynamite in her mouth, and it's like, oh well.
Oh god, that's even worse. Don't shove it,
throw it, and then there's like duck.
How big is the cave? Like, how are they not stuck? What?
Well, it has to be pretty pregnant. Like, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, pregnant lady. You're like gonzos.
I have one. So basically, there's a plane crash, and basically, they crash in the ocean, and now there's a lifeboat. Lifeboat can save like 7 to 8 people, and basically, there's like more than that. There's like 30 passengers that like survived the crash, but now they're in this ocean, right? And there's a hurricane coming that could kill them, right? So basically, the captain of the plane has either a choice of choosing the strongest survivors so they can row away, or they can try to save everyone, but as a result, everyone dies.
Yeah, no, wait, no, that's easy. You just get the strongest and say sorry.
So you're about to kill like 20 people.
I mean,
Well,
they're
yeah, but
either
that's
all
better
dead
than
or
all
some of
them
them are.
dying. Yeah.
So, yeah,
But like,
sorry, Jack, you're gonzos again. Poor Jack. Just
Survival of the fittest.
honestly, sorry. You didn't
Actually.
We're like top 10, but
actually,
not top
natural
7 yet.
selection.
Exactly, yeah. But wait, how do you know who's the strongest? Are they like, okay, we got a hurricane coming, give me all 10, give me 10 push-ups, who's gonna make it? Tell me
On
10
the
push-ups.
water.
Oh, that's true. See, how do you
Push-ups?
know? How do you know?
You just
don't know,
look
I
at them and they're like, if they got like both arms, or like if you know, like
Yeah, that's something you
gotta
can
look.
generally tell by like physique or whatnot.
Yeah, but that's like visual appearance. Like, is that fat or muscle I see under there?
I mean, even if you have a lot of like, I'm sure like if you have a lot of fat, you can probably have like a lot of energy as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but also lifeboat, right? Pretty small. It doesn't matter how many people can fit. There's only a certain amount of space. So if you got someone like John Cena, yeah, he's strong, but he's big. I feel
But
like he
he's
can take up a lot
bulky.
of room. You know what I mean? Like, then that's like, I don't know. We could put like two smaller, like average dudes, or you, The Rock, in our boat.
Maybe
And
more
it's
like
Probably the
the
Rock.
smaller people, they can be like cardio wise, they can last longer possibly, because as strong as some people are, their cardio or their endurance is not very good. So maybe the bulky like bodybuilder people aren't quite as quick or as good at rowing as the tiny
I mean,
people.
I think that just depends on like distance and like
Mm.
how fast you can row. Because let's say like you are strong, but like if you don't have the technique, it doesn't matter.
I know,
Or if
like,
you
you
have the
gotta have
endurance,
the
it doesn't
skill.
matter. You're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, if you don't go on the same beat, we're just gonna be going in circles. So
Can you imagine John Cena's like, oh, I got a cramp. Hold on, I can't. Tony, take over.
but I feel like you do want a strong person on there just in case other people try to climb on and like it just sinks the entire rowboat.
So you're just saying like
Like
you're gonna have that
bodyguards?
strong person like just shove them off?
Yeah,
Oh
you know,
my
like
god.
bodyguards?
Sorry, but that's like it either saves, the people on the boat or everyone capsizes and everyone's just dead. I'll be like, I'm really sorry, but I need to save these people here at least.
Hmm.
Like search party will come possibly. So just hang
No,
tight.
there's a hurricane hurtling over. They're not gonna survive,
right.
even with the search party.
Oof. Sorry guys. You're gonzos too.
Okay, now I just have like stupid stuff, kind of. You know what I
I don't
mean?
hear this
Love
though.
that. Go for it.
Wait,
do you
Eva,
do you have any more?
I don't have any more for mine.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Eva.
Okay, so it's called the suicide note. So there's an out of control
Mm.
trolley speeding towards a worker. You have the ability to pull a lever and change the trolley's path so it hits a different worker. Okay, now the first worker has an intended suicide note in his back pocket, but it's in the handwriting of the second worker. The second worker wears a t-shirt that says, "Please hit me with a trolley," but the shirt is borrowed from the
Okay,
first
hi, Melanie
worker.
editing here. The next part I cut out because it was a little bit explicit, so, but it'll be up as bonus, so go check that out.
Oh yeah, okay, but like, yeah, that's more for me. That seems just more like a joke kind of thing. You just see like
Yeah.
a Target, and you be like, "Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna get this shirt." But like the
It's
fact
kind of
that
like
someone
the I'm dead side. Ah ha 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 ha.
yeah, but like if someone actually wrote a note, that's
No,
like
yeah, that's like
really serious.
actual-
That's like they're actually want to die. But are you gonna
But why
do
would
it?
it be in the second person's handwriting, and how would you know the second
Or-
person's handwriting?
I don't know. It just
I don't
the whole
know.
point
you
is like
just
they're all like
do.
switched. So like, who do you kill? Because like I
It's
don't know.
hypothetical.
I kill
Yeah.
person
But,
number
like-
one.
Oh no!
No, that's the
true.
yeah. Or
Wait,
just
why?
kill both. To some
Because-
degree, they both want to die.
Because person number 2 wrote the note, which means
Oh,
like
yeah,
I thought the
they
note
literally
was
wanna,
person
like-
number one's, but they just had person number two write it for them. Then I'd kill person two. Sorry.
oh no, the letter. Oh, wait, that's true. Oh wait, I didn't think about that. It does. Okay, it says
Oh yeah.
yeah. So then I could
But
have
like,
written.
here's also the thing. Like, let's say they did write the note and they really do wanna, but is
Who?
it something they're gonna
Second one?
bail out of or regret? Like, doesn't matter. Whoever wrote the note. Let's say like they do actually want to kill themselves. Will they regret that? Will they actually choose to do it? If they didn't and they actually just bail last minute, you're just killing them unnecessarily now.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you kill the other person who didn't write the note, they didn't want it in the first place at all anyway. So like, what the heck, man?
They're dead.
know,
and
I
it's
wanna go
fine.
aesthetic here.
Well, too
Pull out
bad.
a little shotgun rifle and just kill both of them.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Just the guy with the shirt says, "Hit me with the trolley." I'm gonna hit that guy with the trolley. I don't know the other guy has a damn
Give him what he
note.
wants.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't know what the other guy wants. If the guy had a note, I'm not gonna know unless he like holds it out for me to read, which I probably can't in the first place. But if he does, I'll come
Last
back and
second,
kill
like,
him.
wait.
Yeah, sorry. So I guess we're gonna all kill person number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude
Yeah.
says it. It says on a shirt, and like, there's
So
no
he's
way of
either
you
like
knowing.
real like he has some kind of issue at the end of the day, whether that's suicidal issues or like thirst issues.
What do we like went from 0 to 100? Or 100 to 0, I'm sorry.
Then like either way, I feel like they're a little bit more out of the usual than the first guy who's just chilling, you know.
You're saying that with a really serious voice, but your face wagged, so you were like laughing while you said that.
I love
know. No, but like it still stands out. Like you have no way of knowing that the first guy has this note. The second
Yeah.
person clearly has his shirt, whether he he meant it literally or not. So sorry, dude.
He had
just
the
seeing
shirt
what the
and he
shirt
stood on the
says.
track, right? I want
Yeah.
to place it by, like against his will, but no.
We don't know that.
Like one of those
So
take me signs at the back of the shirt. You do what the shirt says. So sorry in that situation. Person number 2 is just gonzos.
I bet when he purchased that shirt, he was like, this is funny.
It's never gonna happen.
Okay. See, I just have the dumb ones. Like this one's called the latte, and it's like there's an out of control trolley speeding towards 5 workers. You're in a nearby cafe sipping on a latte and don't notice. The workers die.
The end.
Like just those. Like there's so many of those.
We can
They're
just
kind of-
be there, just sitting there, be like, oh, so
Oh,
it's a
fun.
Saturday morning.
I just witnessed murder.
Then it's just another Saturday
You're
morning.
in the cafe though. You probably don't. Yeah, and you don't notice.
Oh, then what?
Can you imagine like you're sipping like your coffee and then you look on your phone? It's like people died on train tracks. And you're like, hey, it's not far from here. Crazy.
Oh, it's
Anyways.
right there.
Same time that I was drinking a latte. Wow.
Both drinking water at the same time. Very in sync, Eva.
Yeah.
I should have gotten water. I'm like sweating, but I feel like I'm
Go.
just.
You can go get water. I don't. That's all. I don't have like any more stories.
Yeah, same.
We should do some like weird would you rather ones. That would be.
Oh, but
Oh,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
'cause I
would you
was
rather?
thinking-
Because they're so short that you can't really make a full episode of it. So you can do some would you rather's for
Yeah.
like if we do future hypotheticals, we can add some would you rather's at the end if you want.
Hi there
Like kind of like
again.
riddles at the
I
beginning.
decided to cut out the rest of it and put it as a part of the bonus because the bonus was pretty short, not gonna lie. So if you want to hear some weird like what ifs or would you rathers, it's gonna be in the same bonus video, I'm pretty sure, or at least it'll probably be up on the same day. So yeah, go check it out.
So hope you guys enjoyed. Next week's is gonna be. Wait, we don't have next week's. Never mind. We're totally professional about this. But that was today's episode.
To be
Bye.
determined.